Both in Chemistry 1 and in higher level chemistry classes, one of the things that I see as a persistent challenge for people is to handle it well when units have been raised to a power. I see this as a really common error even in my upper level chemistry classes. So I really want to take some steps to try to address it here in the earlier coursework so that you never have to deal with that problem. Now suppose we are talking about something like centimeters cubed. Cubic centimeter, that's a milliliter, right? Well, what that means, of course, when we say cubed, it means centimeters times centimeters times centimeters. So 3 times in a row is what the 3 is telling us. Always remember that. One of the things that can be very helpful, if you have to deal with units that have a power on them, go ahead and just expand it like this. Because what you can do is you can cross-cancel each occurrence of centimeters separately from others. That way you'll remember to handle it each time. You'll need to use the conversion factor 3 times in a row in order to handle this. So go ahead and pause the video and give it a try, converting 1.00 cubic centimeters into cubic inches, and you have your exact conversion factor listed right there. Pause the video and give it a try. Okay, so let's give this a try. So when we lay this out, we have 1 cubic centimeter cubed. Notice that we have one set of units here. No conversion factor possible because it's no equality. So let's go ahead and write 1.00 centimeters. And remember what I just said. Try expanding it right away. So we have centimeters times centimeters times centimeters. Okay, now we can go ahead and set up a fence post. Or if you just really prefer writing it as fractions, go ahead and do that too. But this is a nice way to stay organized. So I'm going to set up the conversion factor. I need to get centimeters to cross-cancel. Notice what I did. I wrote the units without writing any numbers. That's a really good way to make sure you put it in the right place, paying attention only to where things go, and then you can go ahead and put your numbers in next. So 2.54 centimeters equals 1 inch. So we can do this again. 2.54 centimeters. And then one last time. So one of these has cross-canceled. The second one is cross-canceled. Our third one has cross-canceled. We have inches times inches times inches. So right now we're in inches cubed for our unit. And so we're set to go as far as it goes. Notice that we have 3 sig figs here. Infinite because it's an exact conversion factor. Infinite, infinite. So our final answer should also have 3 sig figs. So let's go ahead and plug that in. We're going to have 1 divided by 2.54 divided by 2.54 divided by 2.54. So our answer is going to be 0.0610. And I like to use a double bar to remind myself that that was an equal sign. And you can see I carried over 3 of the sig figs. The 2 wouldn't round it up. I have 3 sig figs showing, just like we said we were going to have in our final answer. So we have the correct value and we have the correct number of sig figs. But what else are we missing in a correct answer? We need the unit. So let's go ahead and get that inches cubed. Now, eventually, if you were to forget to write that unit, you might point at the question and say, but Dr. Davies, look, the question already specifies the unit. I didn't have to write it there. Give me my point back. That's going to be an uphill battle. Because remember, you're practicing being able to handle communicating through numbers. That's part of what we're doing in Chemistry 1. So you need to have that unit on there for me to consider it a correct answer. Correct value, correct sig figs, correct units, and if needed, the chemical species present.